Here we go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zaga-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. Today, welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends. It is another wonderful, beautiful, magical Monday here in the Dragon's Den. And it is good to see each and every one of you. How are you all doing? Hello, Paul. Hello, everyone else. How is your Monday going? How was your weekend? What the heck? I opened Pikmin 4. I usually start it up so we go to the intro, and the opening screen for it is different than what it has been this whole time. So it threw me off, and I'll show you how it's different before I get into the game. But it's so good to see you guys. I had a really good weekend. I gotta say, I had a really good weekend. Although one thing, I got really sunburned yesterday because I did something that I've been doing for not every week, but like every other weekend. And it was going to Claire's show, which is an amphitheater, and usually it's very shaded there. But like while I was in the show, the sun shifted and it was right on me, and I didn't realize it till much later, and I got really sunburned. So if I look really red, that's just my face. That's just how I look. But anyways, yeah. Let me show you that. I want to go to the opening screen here. Actually, you know, I'll close this and reopen it so you can actually see it and see why I was like, "What the heck?" Because it threw me off. So for those of you who've been following this, the opening screen has always been that picture of that one garden, that first garden area. And now, the way it did it was, I wish you had gotten my genuine reaction the first time. So it was showing this. Oh wait, it didn't do it this time. Oh man, you guys missed it because what does that say on the bottom right? Well, anyways, I guess you guys just don't get to see it. It zoomed out of that picture, and then it showed the inside of the house with Oachi and all the different Pikmin and some cookies, and then a Bulborb came up and attacked them. It was like a whole thing. It was very confusing. Anyways, let's get into the game. Let's get into Pikmin 4! Alright, so we have one more. We only have a little more to do in this area, and then I think we're done with the game. A yawn just hit me. I hate when a yawn hits me. Pikmin games have always been short, so I'm not, like, mad about this, but I am curious to see what this is, what happens here. I just love saying, yeah. Is there any... How many materials do we have? We have quite a few. I don't really need that. This would be kind of useful, but not really. Don't need that. This is the most useful one. How much would I be left with? Let's see, 100. I'd have like 110. I should be fine. Are there any new night explorations? Oh, yep, the last area has some night levels, so let's do one night level. Hi, Alpha. PlayStation Plus trials suck. You only get 45 minutes. Wait, what do you mean you only explain? I don't know what PlayStation Plus trials are at all. I know that with PlayStation Plus you can just get straight up free games. That's like the most I know about it. You want to come in now? Thought I heard Milkshake outside going meow meow. You get 45 minutes to play newish games. What do you mean by newish? What does that mean? This area is very different at night. Little scurry, if I do say so myself. There's my Glowman. You go defend. Where's the orange one? Now let's go. Ooh, maybe I should have him defend the blue one. Because this one looks like it'll be easier for me to get to. Oh no, it looks like they're being activated. Kill him! Die! Die! Oh no, the trick gnome was already destroyed. Okay, this is already getting hard. Yeah, that was fast. Okay, go make more Pikmin. Okay, we'll have those guys deal with that. Oh no! Run! Run, Glow Pikmin! Swarm him! Swarm him! Yes! Kill these things! Kill the freaking maggots! I don't think I have enough Glow Pikmin. Oh no. Ah! The second one's about to break. That's not good. Awachi! That should take care of that. Oh no, my battery's low. Is this the last guy? Yeah, it was. Okay. Oh, that was scary. I'm currently playing Hogwarts Legacy. These trials are essentially the full game, but you only get 45 minutes. Oh, well, that makes sense. The game hasn't even been out for a year. They want you to try it out and then buy it. Because the games still need to make money. The only reason it would make sense for a game to be free on PS Plus is if the game the game has been out for a while, so sales have been dipping. So they're not expecting many people to buy new copies of it. So I mean, 45 minutes is a really weird amount of time. Like, why not half an hour? Why not an hour? Why a weird middle ground? But there might be some marketing reason behind it where like 45 minutes is the sweet spot, just enough amount of time to get someone hooked, but not so much to where they feel like they've completed the game. It's probably on purpose to get you to only play enough to buy it. That honestly, that makes complete sense to me. It's basically like playing a demo. Because again, if it's games that are less than a year old, they still want you to buy copies of that game. I mean, that's how the companies who make these games, and then therefore the developers who make the games, are going to make their money. They're not going to make it off PS Plus, because PS Plus, I don't think any of the money goes to the original games. I think it only just goes to PlayStation. And it's not like they have to buy a copy of the game. I don't know how that whole system works. Oh, burps. I should really use the glow Pikmin seeds a bit. Okay, how many did we get? Or I should say, okay, we got 2. So now we have 2. I think that's how many more leaflings we need to cure. Not sure about that. Welcome back from your night expedition. At least I can make the medicine, and it's all thanks to the new blood here. Well done! I'll make the medicine. You focus on recovering the leaflings. So basically, I'm still doing all the hard work. I see how it is. There's still some people from the TV crew. Have I completed any of these that I haven't? No. I want to know what this last new onion is. Because it says there's one more onion I've got to find. Like a unique type of onion. Because there's obviously the red one, which is the base one you start with. And then you can find a blue and a yellow one in the first area. And then a yellow one in the second area. And a blue one in the third area. But that didn't increase the amount I've merged. So I'm... The one in the second and third area, that is. So I'm guessing they mean one of each unique type. Which means that there's a unique type of Pikmin that I don't know about. I'm very curious about. Let's go find Captain Olimar at Hero's Hideaway. But yeah, anyways, that's my... I think that's the logic on PS Plus trials, is that it's supposed to be a demo, essentially. I mean, yeah. So if you think about it like you're playing a demo, 45 minutes isn't great, but it's not like terrible. Were you expecting that you would get like half the game? Because if so, then that most people are only going to play half a game anyways. Most people don't finish games. Because most people are above the age of 25 and have jobs and lives and families, and you just don't have the time to finish a full game. And they want you to buy more games than you finish. That may sound weird, but it's actually the truth. Wait, what was he saying? Detect the green dog with... Oh. Oh, distract. I'm dumb. Okay, this one you need fire Pikmin for. Do we need specific Pikmin for anything? No, I completed that area. I completed that area. Is there an area over here I haven't completed? I think there's an area I'm... Oh, right, whatever's here. So we need Ice Pikmin. And we'll actually go 25 with each, so. Oh, I hear Claire using the shredder. And we'll only go 21 with the... Let's send Oachi here, so he will... Honestly, while Oachi's cute, I don't like the addition of Oachi to the game. For the simple reason of... He makes the game kind of too easy. Like, he literally... the game is super easy because of Oachi. Like, it gets rid of one of the big challenges of your Pikmin are behind you, for starters. Instead, you can just put them all on Oachi, and now they're in this centralized area where they're super safe. Second, he basically gets rid of the need for a lot of other types of Pikmin. Especially since once you get the guards for him, like, he's fire immune, he's electric immune, he's ice immune, he's poison immune. You don't need any of those other Pikmin then, if you have Oachi, especially if you give him the attack power-ups and the carrying capacity improvements. I guess we can just do this one once Oachi. Yeah, we'll just do this one. Frozen Inferno. A flaming entrance was so hot, I never could have made my way in without a scorch guard. The true surprise was that once I got further into the cave, it was like walking into a cold refrigerator. Hopefully the red Pikmin, Moss, and I get through this. So yeah, again, while I like Oachi, he's too broken. He's too strong. He really nerfs, like, a big part of the Pikmin aspect. Like, a big part of it is, how am I going to get around these puzzles? Oh, I need these Pikmin. And then, but also they aren't that good at fighting, or blah, 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 right? But now it's like, Oachi just basically does all of it. Like, he can't carry the puzzles without some Pikmin help. But the only real Pikmin help you need for that is, like... So that can't do anything, can he? Huh. Looks like he can't do anything about that. Like, if you like dogs, he's great. But if you're impartial... Kill him! Murder him! Yes. Pokey nose, kill. Easy peasy. Oh, I guess he'll carry that. That's fine. Okay, we need him to push that down. Oh! What is this? Looks like there's something in the fire. If you take that fire starter, you might be able to use it to burn something. Or you can use it to light another one of those bonfire starters and have even more fire starters at the ready. But all that aside, that thing looks so hot I'm sweating from here. So they added a new type of bomb rock, basically. Did not expect that. Ah, but they're temporary. Okay, so they don't, like, kill your Pikmin after a certain amount of time. I did not expect that to be the case, so no surprise there. I don't know if I would like it more or not if they were only temporary. Okay. Let me just get all the treasures here, because that'll be fast. This should knock this down. And then we need Awachi to get the next one. Because... Oh, no, never mind. We need not Awachi for this. And then we'll make some flowers. I'm not going to be able to turn all 100 into flowers, so that's fine. Imagine not having 100 red Pikmin at this point, by the way. I'm actually just surprised that I don't have more flower red Pikmin. So what'd everybody do on the weekend? I went with Claire to her show on Sunday. What did I do on Saturday? I didn't do anything on Saturday. I had a full chill day for myself on Saturday. I actually relaxed on Saturday. I didn't do any work. I was just... well, I did a little bit of work. And then on Sunday, I went to Claire's show. And... that's where I got sunburned. Let me just bite your butt off. There we go. Okay, so there's some rock Pikmin. Ice Pikmin. Alright, so first we'll send these guys. That. Send those guys to do that. It's a good thing, actually, now that I don't have a bunch of flower Pikmin. Clay mound complete. I remember one of the things people thought the clay mound was going to be, it was going to be a new red Pikmin ability. Turns out, no. Red Pikmin still only good for really one thing. And that thing gets kind of moot with Awachi in the whole game. Where are my ice Pikmin? There we go. Come on, come on. I wonder if this will do anything to the... Okay, it gets rid of their ice shield. Okay, that's good. Oh, shoot. Okay. Kill him! Kill him! Okay. A little spooky. Can it not be damaged? Okay, it can be damaged. Wow. Go find that other fire. Well, oh, it's right there. Right there. I'm done. It's nice that we can get multiple by doing that. Okay. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Doesn't matter. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Oh my god. And you go fix that. Any other treasures afoot? Looks like the answer to that question is nah, bruh. Did we lose an ice Pikmin? I think we did. That's not good. Yeah, looks like an ice Pikmin died. Oh no, I just didn't throw one of them. What the heck were you doing? Get back, get back to work. Oh, that's all the... everything. Yeah, let them bring those two back, and then we'll pop on out of here. Just should see the number go to 51, or 151, I mean. And there we go. Okay, so we're 2 floors down. What will we find in the next floor? What? I guess the idea of this area is supposed to be like freezer burn, is the idea. But you find it by going through the stove? So I'm a little confused. I like the puzzle aspect of it, though. The in-world aspect of it is a little wonky, but that's nothing new for a Pikmin game. It should help warm the area up a bit. I'm hoping. Okay, so there's an ice version of one of those rock shooting guys. Oh, and an ice version of the rock tumbler guys too. Let's get rid of this fudger first. Oops. Yeah, carry this. Let's carry this, come on. Go back around, go back around. Let's get this fire starter. And we're gonna set that in the thing so we have 2 fire starters. We're gonna use 1 for up here. Over here. Yeah, that should get rid of that. Use that for later. And easy. Well, what will this one give? There was a surprising amount of red Pikmin I have that do not have a... what you call it? Flowers. Okay, that didn't seem to do much. Well, trial over. The reason I was a bit miffed at the 45 minutes is it took me 15 to link my account and create a character. Wait. Creating a character? No, I can understand why you're miffed. That's more on the game's fault then, not the trial. That's more on the game, but that is still, that's pretty poo-poo. That's a pretty big poo-poo problem right there. I wonder, will hitting him with rocks do anything? Oh, it looks like hitting him with rocks does do something. Okay. Not sure why I wasn't doing that before. Alright, where are the rest of these? And then there's these guys. I think that's all the treasures. Okay, we're good. We're good here so far. Looks like this area's been cleared out. That really sucks though, that out of 45 minutes, 15 of it took you... Can you not restart the 45 minutes? Do you only get one 45-minute trial? And you don't get to start you don't get to start again from zero, like with a normal demo? I learned some interesting facts about the original Gremlins movie. Oh! Please do tell. I think that's all the Pikmin. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Okay, bye, Paul. Bye, Paul. Have a good sleep. Nope, 45, then it locks. Oh, yeah, that is kind of sucky, then. It should be like you get 45 minutes, and then when you finish your 45 minutes, you can start from zero again. And you can play the same, like, 45 minutes. That would be kind of nice. That's... Yeah. Yeah, that's not great. Demos are just better, I guess. What's gonna be here? Oh my god. It's a giant butterfly thing. It's a giant ice moth. Okay, his ice is back. Kill it! I'll let this run out so we can get our doubles. And it also gives us time to escape from that guy. Smash A! Smash A! Okay, he's almost dead. Come on. There we go. We did it, chat. We destroyed him. I forgot those could be broken. To be 100% honest. I wonder who this castaway is. His name is Castian. Castello. Castorian. Everyone hated the Gizmo animatronics because it kept breaking, which led to the torture scenes where they throw darts at him, or how originally Gizmo would become Stripe? What do you mean become Stripe? Leafling recover. Oh, it was a Leafling. I didn't even realize that. Well, we can heal him instantly. He's fine. All these Leaflings everywhere we... Just heard someone cough. All these Leaflings everywhere we go. There's more and more of them. I'm gonna need to stock up on medicine. Oh, that was Claire coughing. I thought that was outside. Also, originally, Billy's mom and the dog were going to die. Not the dog! His mom would get her head cut off, and the gremlins would eat the dog. What the heck? What are they, part of the one country that eats dogs, that is known for eating dogs? Because they actually have a whole, like, celebration dedicated to it, where once a year, I think it is, or once every 10 years, you see them in cages being sold. Originally, Gizmo and Stripe were one and the same. Stripe was Gizmo as a gremlin. Oh. Interesting. Did not know this. These are new rules I did not have. You have taught me new things that I had not learned before. These, the eyes of man cannot hear, the ears of man cannot see, the tongue of man cannot grasp, and the hand of man cannot taste. What you were telling me. The nose of man cannot smell. The nose of man cannot speak. The voice of man cannot smell. I guess these are the Pikmin they want us to use. Now we have a faster way up here. Oh look, I don't have to worry about my Pikmin falling off now. Wow. It's almost like one of my complaints. Is this an ice Pikmin? Is this an ice Pikmin onion? A light blue onion. Even though it's frozen, it is still buzzing with activity inside. Fascinating. Okay, so the fourth onion that we can merge is just an ice Pikmin onion. Oh, that's a little disappointing. I was hoping it would be a new Pikmin type, like one that they hadn't shown off in the trailers. But I guess modern Pikmin is gonna just be like fucking modern Smash Bros, where we know all the fighters going in, and modern Pokemon, where the whole dex gets leaked. That's unfortunate. Man. Now I'm a little sad, because I knew every Pikmin just going into this game. I guess Nintendo just doesn't care anymore. They know all people care about is, like, the gameplay, I guess. But some of it is the mystery I like. Right? Also, why is it so late into the game that we get this? Unless there's like a whole second half of this game after this. I know the Pikmin will be excited about this. Oh, you finished that side mission, unless it's gonna have like more parts to it. Just getting rid of these. I want to see what the last voyage log from Olimar says. SOS, the SOS. Oh, so that's from the whatever. Another nightmare. I had a terrific dream last night after I met my doom facing off against a creature. The Viking carried me back to their onion. I've often thought that we might share a powerful bond, but perhaps it was only wishful thinking. That's the end of Pikmin 1 if you have the bad ending. Okay, so let's get up to there. Moss can't stop me. I'm faster than Moss. One. 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We opened up the safe. Oh. Hello. This has to be Olimar, right? It's that Leafling again, isn't it? Huh? They're hiding in a bunker? Could that mean after all this time, the Leafling is Captain Olimar? Oh my god, I'm so surprised. You have done well to find this place. Now the final test awaits. Come. Look, that dog. If that really is Captain Olimar, then he needs to come home with us, by force if necessary. Zagger Ohachi. Let's go, time. Let's follow that Leafling. Was this even a surprise for anybody? Was there an area that I had missed? No, I think I've cleared everywhere. Enter! The actor played Billy came up with the chainsaw versus baseball bat fight. I'm gonna be honest, I never saw Gremlins. So, I don't know what that is, but cool. I must admit, your abilities have impressed me, but let us settle once and for all who is the Dandori master. This will be your final Dandori battle. Show me what you can achieve. I will not be holding back. Neither will I, bucko. Alright. Any more pickies? Let's get as many Pikmin as we can. You should grab that faster than anybody because I have your dig pretty high if I remember correctly. Throwing them damages it faster. Oh, come on. What the heck was that? Oh, he tried to drop ink on me. What does plus Pikmin mean? Okay, come on. Let's collect the rest of this gold. Okay, our score is pretty high so far. What the heck was that? Yeah, it's a bit more than I need to get. What the heck is that? A stink bomb appeared. This is a sneak bomb, a forbidden bomb, transported to your opponent's onion to lower their points. If you steal the Dandorium that results from the explosion, the title of the battle may turn. Ooh, that's pretty strong. I don't really need it right now, but I will get it. Let's get your Dondorium. And we're going to take your Pikmin supply as well. Was that mine? Oh no, yeah. Oh no, a sneak bomb. I must collect my Dondorium quickly. Let's get your the Dondorium. Okay, kill this. Okay, leave them be. Oh, that's a bomb. I think I destroyed him. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze me. He started to catch up, but not quite. He got the golden pair, but whatever. We did it! We finally did it! I have been defeated. If I had Dondoria abilities like yours, maybe I could have found my way home. I am Captain Olimar. I only wish to be reunited with my family, wife, and children. Moss. No way. Did you just say Olimar? Our suspicions were correct. We located Captain Olimar. Let's bring him to the rescue command post and get him back to his old self. What to do about the dog? We can't just leave it here. Huh? It's gone. It ran away. So it goes. Right now our top priority is rescuing Olimar. Time to clear out the cave already, Zaggard. You've got this. I think we just finished Pikmin 4. It's only been about an hour. Unless there's more to the game. Tell me there's more to the game. I swear to God, Louis is going to be the guy who's actually in charge of... Louis is going to be the final boss again. I'm calling it. Since this is kind of like Pikmin 2, I'm calling Louis the final boss. It's been a long road to get here. And we're not done yet. Let's get Olimar to the SS Beagle. Defeated Olimar? Sure, whatever, Pikmin. No, don't matter. You have the honor to be carried by the one, the only Owachi. Let's move the base to here. Still a little disappointed that the fourth onion is just the ice onion. Wish we would have gotten that earlier in the game. Don't see why we didn't. And why is there not an onion for all the other ones, like the rock Pikmin and the wing Pikmin? There were onions for those in the in Pikmin 3. I get why there aren't for the purple and white, because there weren't onions for those guys. Unless there's a second part of the game. There has to be a second part of the game, right? That's the only logical conclusion, right? The last one! Olimar! Huzzah! Rescue complete! Error. Home planet. PNF 404. Error. Unable to read data. Of course, you still can't read his ID badge due to the leafication, but if this is Captain Omar, then it's mission accomplished. That's right. Now let's get him cured, and fast. Rescued Olimar? I like how it still has a question mark at the end. It's fine if it's yellow. So what if we don't get a perfect amount? Alright, bolster my Pikmin forces. And let's get out of here. This area should be 100% complete. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing left. Oops, didn't mean to click co-op mode. End the day! Let's bring them back into the onion. Then we fly off into the sunset and we stay safe from all the monsters and we'll get back to our precious family. The last time. Okay, let's heal up those last two guys. And I think that's Pikmin 4. Unless there's more to Pikmin 4. Because where did Moss run off to? That's like my big question. Moss just kind of ran off screen. Which tells me someone else was like not necessarily controlling her, but commanding? Up drive up. And we 100% of this area. Let's go. At last, we finally rescued Captain Olimar. Or rather, a leafling that could be Olimar. That's right. You've done seriously great work getting us to this point. Incredible work. No doubt about that. Well, I guess I can rise the blinds. I guess I can give credit where it's due. Good one, Neilby. Yoni, why don't we have enough medicine? Do we have enough medicine in stock to administer the cure? We do. I will give him a dose first thing tomorrow. Okay, we're counting on you, Yoni. I still have all these side missions. Yeah, there's more treasures to collect. Interesting. That tells me there's more to this world. Build all structures. I'm sure I did that too. Interesting. The fact that I haven't found them all. So maybe there are more levels. I was afraid this would be the end. Doctor, administer the cure. Yes, Captain. Come on, cure. Be Olimar. It's him. It's Olimar. So many spacesuits. Who are you guys? Excuse me while I get my bearings. I must have been shipwrecked. Looks like I've caused you quite a bit of trouble. My apologies. I owe the entire rescue corps a massive thank you. Truly. Oh, how silly of me. I forgot to mention. I am Captain Olimar of the great SS Dolphin. Hocotate Freight Employee. Olimar, home planet, Hocotate. A hard worker and family man who often sacrifices his time off to support his family. He also seems to be a magnet for bad luck. Yeah. There's something about this planet. Seriously, there's a theory that something on this planet is trying to force people to land here, and it may or may not be the Pikmin is the theory. Or like the hive mind of the Pikmin. Because every time someone tries to land here, Every single game, every time, at the beginning, they have a crash landing. They're able to leave again, but there's always a crash landing first. The green dog is the final boss. Moss is the final boss. Oh no. Or, once great SS Dolphin, it's currently in disrepair. My employer is going to be less than pleased when I return home. Well, if you haven't been shipwrecked, we'd never have found all the treasure here. We could use some of the profits to buy you a new ship, and while we're at it, let's get the SS Shepherd plated in gold. Gold-plated? No, no. The SS Shepherd would look better with a chrome finish. Ahem. That's enough joking around for now. Officers, prepare for our voyage home. Copy that. That was quite the adventure, but we finally rescued Captain Olimar. Mission complete. But that's not everybody. Interesting. Interesting. Just a guess. Interesting guess. There's more to this game. There has to be. Because it says, find all the musical instruments. I've 100%ed every area I've been to. I'm just going to change out my controllers real quick because it auto did that, which means my controllers are dead. Why is it the left controller always charges slower than the right controller? And it also always ends up using more battery. Very strange. Like, this is consistent across all of my Switch controllers. We can leave the planet. And we blast off. The Pikmin are like, whoa, hold up. Didn't know you were leaving. I guess we'll say goodbye. Oh, they do the classic head nod. We'll say goodbye to them, too. It's only showing the classic Pikmin. That's weird. Farewell, Pikmin. Thank you for everything. Are there some treasures and people I can only save by doing the practice stuff? I didn't expect that. Well, that's the main story of Pikmin 4. It's a good story. I like it. Pikmin 1 still has the best story, in my opinion. I know Pikmin 2 has the most complicated gameplay. And Pikmin 3 and 4, I think, are the best for new players to get into the game. Although it's harder to 100% Pikmin 4, because I didn't realize I had to do those two practice. I thought those were just for practice. I didn't realize those were important for getting stuff. Unless we're coming back here. I feel like we can come back here. Based on what happened with Moss. My brain is whirling right now. I'm like, wait, but what? Because it said I 100% the area, but I didn't finish 100% of missions. Oh, this is really pretty. Just showing this garden area. And we get to see all the different Pikmin walking around. Although we haven't seen an ice blue, purple, or white. We see a winged rock, and then the three base ones, red, blue, yellow. And then the glow Pikmin are at night. Who's that little leaf head? Is that a red? How is he running around out here? Oh, no, never mind. They are trying to eat him still. Are we gonna see a ghost pop up? Nope. Oh, they all come to like help out. Like, hey, get back. Just get down, down. Then the dad is like, hey, get away! Don't talk to me or my son ever again. I do wish instead of having it be a dog thing, they had it be one of the leaf Bulborbs from Pikmin 2 as your companion. I think that would have been better than the dog thing. The rescue pups. Just kind of bothers me a little bit. Because they literally had those in Pikmin 1, where there are Bulborbs you can control. But I guess that's just me. I think they wanted it to be a dog just because they wanted it to be a dog, and that's about it. Glow Pikmin! Glow Pikmin! Let's go! Let's go, Pikmin! Glow Pikmin! I like the idea of the Glow Pikmin. They're pretty cool. Having night missions was actually pretty awesome. There were parts where those actually got a little difficult. But I didn't lose any of them either, so there's that. This was a good game. I'm glad we got Pikmin 4. I wish it hadn't been 10 years, but also it's fine that it was 10 years, I guess. Apparently there's huge rumors that Switch 2 is going to be coming out sometime next year. Louis? Did I call it? The next section, there's going to be another section of the game where we got to rescue Louis. Oh, yep, Louis and Moss. Okay, we gotta rescue Louis and Moss now. Moss is awesome. I do like Moss. I don't think Moss is evil. I think Moss just was trying to save Olimar because he was going to run out of air, so turn him into a leafling so that way he could breathe the oxygen of the plant without dying. And maybe a little bit selfish so that way Olimar could stay around and play with her. Because he did save her life in the beginning cutscene, I believe. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the items that you can get from the professor, pretty much pointless. The upgrades are great, but the items, the one-use items, basically pointless. They're useful for like someone who's not great at Pikmin games, but like I never once had to use any of the Pikmin carrots. Or the what else did he? The Scrummy Bones for the dog. I don't know. They're all. I don't even remember half of them because I didn't use them once. They'd probably make the game super easy if you're like, if you're not like me, that is, where I just didn't use them at all. They probably actually help out a lot. And I'm not mad that they are added. They just feel like they were added to be added, and that's about it. But I don't hate that either. I kind of wish the upgrades were things you had to find, not things you could just buy with the materials you find. But I guess that it is fine this way too. I just like the finding of upgrades. Like maybe if they had made it like there's a fire area and we can't get there because we don't have the correct protective gear. And then there's like a boss you have to fight that's like really hard. That only fire Pikmin can fight against. And once you beat that boss, then you get the fireproof stuff and then you can go into some of the fire areas. And so on and so forth. But maybe that would have just added too much time to the development. But then again, this was a 10-year game. And Zaggard, you're welcome. See, it's all thanks to me this game exists. They said it right there. Forever. It's downloaded. Ever. Remember this. It's thanks to me you guys have Pikmin 4. You're welcome. You're welcome. I tried my best. You know, I remember sitting in the offices working on Pikmin 4 and just doing what I could. We lost a fair amount of Pikmin over the game, but I don't really care. We got so close to killing 1,000. I'm assuming there's gonna be a part 2. Oop, another cutscene. Okay. He's gonna be like, I forgot Louis. Okay, warp drive. Wait! Suspend the warp, now! Something's wrong with Owachi. Does he miss the Pikmin? To become one with the Pikmin? What could this be? Space sickness? No, it would take much more than that to put a rescue pup out of commission. But there must be some explanation. Owachi's symptoms seem to have stabilized since we stopped the SS Shepherd and paused our flight. We need to head back to the planet right away. Olimar, what's going on? I'll explain later, but right now you need to turn this ship around and return to the planet, quickly. Oh, there is more to the game. Let's go! They debated us. There we go. The last boss will be Louis. Again. Mushroom, the real name of the rock from Comes One. Thought Gizmo was real. The scenes where you see the actors holding him back. They aren't acting at one point. He even bit Gizmo for getting too close. Yikes, that's scary. That's Monka-S. That's not a well-trained dog. We'll take that explanation now, Captain Olimar. That's one way to say it. Just look. Owachi's feeling better. It's the tail. He's part Pikmin. I think that leaf may be the cause of his troubles. Before the rescue corps received my call for help, I did attempt an escape from this planet on my own. But unbeknownst to me, Moss had snuck into my ship's cargo hold. She started exhibiting symptoms much like Owachi's. I rushed back to this planet, and that's when I shipwrecked yet again. I don't know why, but organisms growing these leaves are seemingly unable to leave this planet. No, that can't be. Yoni, can we use the medicine you created to cure Owachi? Actually, while making the cure for Olimar, I had a hunch and tested it on Owachi too. Sadly, it had no effect. So what do we do now? That's right. If we all put our heads together, we're sure to find a way to cure Owachi. Listen up, everyone. During our attempted escape from this planet, we received a message from headquarters dated a while back. We must have been out of range while within the planet's atmosphere. So, what did it say? It's a request to rescue all castaways currently stranded on this planet. They provided a list. Here, take a look. Oh, heck, there's a lot more. This is a long list. Huh? I know this Kopite Nelly. Well, I know of her. She's famous in academic circles and is a permanent veterinarian. Perhaps she could help us cure Owachi. Nelly isn't the only Kopite on this list. Did she come with companions? Makes sense. She probably wouldn't have had come here alone. But I don't remember encountering any Kopites when I was a leafling. If I had to guess, I'd say they must have crashed in an area that neither the rescue corps nor I explored. New areas! Let's go! 10 out of 10 game. 10 out of 10 game. I knew that couldn't be the end of it. Then we'll have to find a way to extend our radar's reach and expand our search radius. Sounds like we're going to need more sparklium. Officers, let's get to work. Copy that. Russ, do you think it's possible to boost our radar even more? Oh, Colin. Never underestimate the power of science and forethought. I've already implemented a direct connection between the radar and our power source to give it some extra oomph. Excellent work, Russ. And impressively fast, to say the least. I can't say I understand most of what you said, but it sounds like we should go ahead and switch on the radar. Now then, let's begin our search. Bloop, 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 bloop. 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 We got something. Multiple SOS signals have been detected in an unexplored area. Some of these signals have belonged to Nelly and the other Copites. Let's get this rescue off the ground. Wachi's counting on us. Mission, cure Wachi. We also have that other guy we can cure. Right. Administer cure at once. Yes, Captain. Research Task Force Recruit, Como. Home planet, Tagwa. Here to study hydroelectric cycles, she hopes her research will save her home planet from industry-caused ecological destruction. I could not read for my life. Our work doesn't end here. It's our duty to care for and protect anyone we've rescued and hear what they have to say. There's something I'd like to chat about? Well, you can chat last, because I want to talk to everyone else first. Oh, it's you again. This is fascinating. I was able to confirm that the onion is fused. Please keep collecting different colors of onions. We've got a lot more research. Ooh, there are 2 more onion types. Okay, so rock and winged, possibly? Hog, I love that. Okay, so I wasn't done. Much happy. The captain warned me she'd get very angry if I got stranded again, so I can't explore any caves. Oh hey, I just had the best idea. Starting right now, I'm gonna recognize you as my top, well, only pupil. I need to explore the caves around this planet on my behalf. You have to make it through them all the way to the exits. I see you've already made your way through several caves. I would expect no less from my star pupil. Explore 5 caves. Explore 10 caves. Explore 15 caves. Your attitude, the way you take on those caves so enthusiastically, it's like when I first discovered the underground world. So I found 17 caves total so far. We increased the Piclopedia. Thank you for your help. I feel like an empty place inside me is being filled up. That was fascinating. You must let me know if you find any more creatures out there. Damn, there's over 104 creatures in this game? That's pretty nutty, my buddy. I don't think it's possible to explore how grateful I am for your daring rescue. I am forever indebted to you. My name is Kaze. I'm the assistant to the president of the Tobo Real Estate Agency. My employer and I came to this planet for a small visit. Or site visit? I don't know. I read past it. I'm guessing Olimar is next to the SS Dolphin. Yep, I see him over there. Wow, thanks a ton. You bloomed a whole lot of Pikmin flowers. They're so beautiful. Yes. Hey, we finished the mission. But you can't really be done, right? This world needs more flowers. Keep blooming. You gotta keep blooming. Is this just one of those missions that just goes on forever? Is that it? Wow, you're incredible. It's amazing how you can lead up to 100 Pikmin now. I'm a pro. Can we do more? I just gotta say, you are one charismatic leader, Zaggard. That's right. I'm filled with charisma up to the wazoo. Your horticultural efforts are not gone unnoticed. Pikmin population has bloomed thanks to you. There you are. The aforementioned token. Thanks for all your hard work. And it's just an infinite loop mission. Okay, before we talk to Olimar, we're gonna I'm gonna go on a quick break real quick. So we'll be right back after these breakages. Also, I want to get a snack.
Do you feel tired, confused, or dizzy? Have you ever felt like you just can't go on because of massive headaches? Then try water! Water is the newest soft drink on the market. It's refreshing and delicious, all while containing 0 sugar, 0 corn syrup, and 0 calories. Water will give you the strength to complete the toughest of tasks on the hottest of days. Water can even be used for cleaning yourself and your clothes. An overexposure to water can lead to flooding, massive downpours, tsunamis, whirlpools, and even drowning. Gnarly, dudes. If this happens to you, call 911 and some bros will be there in a flash. If you're planning to use water without an experienced physician around, please make sure you bring along someone who is CPR certified. Man, water is good. Water, have a sip.
And we're back, chat. And now let's talk to Olimar. Ah, there you are. Just so you know, if you'd ever like to hear more about my shipwreck experience, I'd be happy to share. Oh yes, there is something I wanted to tell you. Given Awachi's strength, I believe he's a prime candidate to learn Moss's special technique. I named it the Swallow. Would you like me to teach you the skill? So here's how to use Swallow. Simply direct your pup to run towards whatever it is you want him to carry, then he swallows it whole to carry it. Huh? That's insane! Holy, that's nutty. It's quite simple, don't worry. If the Pikmin are already transporting something, he won't swallow it, or them. Please give it a try sometime. Alright, well, that's it for now. When I was a leafling, I saw something that still nags me. Perhaps if I can search my memories, I could piece it together. So there I was. Oh! We can play as Olimar. That's cool. I'm cheering for you two. That's... whoa. That's next level. We're making some real good progress. Curing folks. You know what that means. Reward time. Damn, I cured a lot. I like your pace. Keep it up. Don't tell me how many... Not a fan of it telling me how many there are. Oh ho! You think you got this under control, is that it? No one can pull a fierce one on me, hmm? Investigated 4 areas. I see. Well, you're not done yet, newbie. Keep at it and finish the job. So there's only one more area that we know? Alright, let's get the last of these. Night expeditions can be scary, but isn't it invigorating to be out there knowing you're at a disadvantage in the darkness? A little bit. Let's finish up Heroes. This is going to get hard. Because it's a 3 flame. I've only ever done a 2 flame. Well, no, we've done 1 3 flame. That one was kind of hard. More onions, more onions. Let's get the onions after this. Onions, onions. So there are just onions of other Pikmin types. So there isn't another Pikmin type that I didn't know about, which makes me sad still, but not as sad as it did before. Oops, not what I wanted to do. We'll have Awachi defend this, as always. This is a good way to get a lot more Pikmin. Let's use some we'll go down to 110. Bring this back, come on. Don't be so slow. Oh no, they're getting invigorated. They won't destroy the luminol. I won't let them. You know, honestly, them giving us the ability to make more Pikmin whenever we want is a little bit broken. I know they're attacking, but Awachi's got this. See, look. Awachi's fine. Can I... go rest a little, and then we'll just have, once you've rested. Okay, we might as well get Bite Plus upgraded after this. Is that all of them? What the heck is this? Is this the boss in Pikmin 1? The giant slime creature? Oh, it is! Oh my god, they're bringing back some of the bosses I did not expect them to bring back. I can't believe they brought the bog monster back. As creatures go, that's sure a strange one, isn't it? Those eyes. I think it might be coming for the luminol. I mean, that's almost guaranteed. Protect the luminol, new blood. Oh, I will. They're attacking the tricknol for now. So we can deal with that in a second. We have 73 Pikmin. I think we should be fine. Let's go! This thing should be dead. Yes! Easy peasy. These things were... This thing is so scary in the original Pikmin game. Because it just instant kills any Pikmin. I'm impressed you defeated all those creatures. I wasn't even sure you'd survive the night. You putting the effort out there, new blood. Give me that, give me that. Oh, yeah. Look at the color on that. I can't wait to make a medicine out of it. Damn, they need a lot of medicine to be cured. What, do they just get put inside the whole thing? Do we just drop them in the thing and then it just it dissolves the leaves? Suspicious. Alpha, what did you do for your weekend? Or anybody else in the chat? The chatterinos. You know, I'm looking forward to the next Switch just being that much more graphically strong. Graphically powerful? Graphical? Well, not just graphics, but like just it's... I'm just waiting for it to be just better in general. I like how Olimar's part of this little group now. Makes sense. He's been important to the story for pretty much every game. Barely used up any of my things. Easy. Well, look who's up and about. How are things going? Olimar, why are you awake at this hour? I don't know. I just woke up, I guess. I'm interested in night expeditions. Is it okay if I observe? Oh, I'm sorry. Tonight's expedition just wrapped up. Bad timing on my part, then. I'll just try again next time. Yes, please. You're welcome to observe anytime you like. Oh, this is so much fun. Good morning, officers. I'm calling the strategy meeting to order. Let's recap our current situation. Owachi's condition, or rather his tail's condition. If we don't cure his leafy appendage, we can't leave this planet. Luckily, there's a veterinarian on this planet now who might just be able to help us and cure Owachi. And we believe she's located in the same area where those newly received SOS signals are originating. Okay then, for Owachi's sake, let's find Nell as quickly and efficiently as we can. Copy that. Let's explore at night. The final level. Level 4, danger. Off we go! To explore the night and defeat our enemies! Folks say, Adam, why do you polish a crib when you don't have a kid? And even if you did have a kid, this crib is too precious for placing a baby inside it, so it would only exist to remind you your sense of perfection is just a reflection of your inability to make room for a kid. Nah, I messed it up. That you are not mentally prepared to make room for a kid. There we go. That's it. It is weird when we don't land right next to the luminal sometimes. I don't see why we don't. There's no point in having a Wachi here anyway, so... Ooh, there, it's another Tricknell. That's good. They're getting invigorated. Go defend that. Okay. Looks like we'll be fine for the most part. Oh, this thing's already awake? Oh, no. No wonder this is considered hard. Come, return. Oh no. Okay, we killed that guy. Run. Okay, let's get all the Pikmin back. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to use our reserves. Can this go faster, please? Ah! Watch, you'll have to deal with this while I get my reserves up. Oh, there's another one of these things? How many of these are there? Oh, jeez. Okay, we killed one. Or we killed two. Okay, that'll bolster our numbers pretty high. Oh, that's pretty funny. These guys got stuck. That was funny. They got stuck running into each other, so I didn't have to deal with them. Secret strats, everybody. Secret strats. If you get them stuck in that corner, they might just run into each other permanently. I don't know how I did that, but I'll take it. Oh, we got the luminol. Or not the, well, you know what it is. Alright, the new blood, go collect that glow sap. Oh, that worked out perfectly. The frog thing is scary, though. I forget what it's called. I think it is called the... I don't remember. My brain is blanking. Alright, so how much... we got one more medicine. Yeah, we used up a lot of glow Pikmin. You're really getting the hang of the whole night expedition thing, aren't you? With this glow sap, I could concoct a medicine that's sure to cure the leaflings. You did it! Way to go! Now all you've got to do is rescue the leaflings, eh? No pressure though, Zygarde. Yes, the medicine doesn't expire, so there's no need to rush. But what if they die? What if they die of leaf cancer? The most dangerous of all the cancers known. Leaf cancer. What makes it so dangerous? It turns leaves into cancer. Huh? Why did they both disconnect suddenly? I'm getting debated here. I hate to bother you, but is my employer Chowder alright? Oh, so you haven't come across him. I'm sure you're very busy, and it's such a selfish request, but could you try and find my employer? I'm sure he's okay. He can take care of himself, and he's probably just taking his time exploring, but please keep an eye out. Understood, will do. I don't like you can't press B to go past it. You have to press A. Makes it a little annoying, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Alright, let's upgrade the pup drive real quick. Haven't done that yet. To ensure the success of a rescue mission, there are 3 things you must do. Training, training, and more training. Not 3 things, it's just the same thing 3 times, but sure. Alright, so it's pretty high. Might as well finish this. Oh, choose pup drive, 10. We've mastered Rush. It means you're more advanced Mega Rush. There's a Mega Rush? I warned you, this one's not easy. Because of watching the ability to stun creatures, his energy charges up even faster, too. Increases the damage done to creatures. Call the max, it should be called Ultra Mega Rush. This is the most impressive chomp. Wait, I don't really see the difference in the healing. Speed, I guess it's just faster. I thought it would heal more. Alright, that's all our pup drive. Give it the good work, and remember, no slacking. Ooh, let's get this, this will really help Owachi. Owachi's only gonna take like a 4th damage now. Let's do that Olimar thing real quick. I feel like that's gonna be important, so we might as well do one of them. Before we go to the new area. I'll do everything in my power to help Owachi. Alright, it feels like it was yesterday. Is this supposed to be like a speed challenge? Suncycle Terrace, okay. Days left, 15. Interesting. Okay. Let's gather 30 ship parts within 15 days. Olimar's fate resets and the strength of your Dondori practice. Olimar's fate resets in the strength of your Dondori practice. Am I going back in time? Like literally time traveling? Ooh, they added like a... I forget what this filter... Okay, never mind. It was just temporary. This is Captain Olimar of the SS Dolphin. I am currently stranded on an unknown planet, trying to recover the ship parts that we lost during the crash. My spacesuit's life support system will only last about 15 more days, so I must repair the SS Dolphin and escape from this planet before it expires. To find the missing ship parts, I'll enlist the help of the Pikmin. Wait, so what is this, like a whole adventure by itself? Looks like there's no way up there. Unless I throw some Pikmin up there. Can they even reach up there is the question. I'm gonna assume yes. We'll send those guys to do that while I go pluck these Pikmin. And I guess after that we'll go attack these enemies. Dirt mound excavation complete, good to know. I like how they brought back the traditional... It's a thing in front, not behind. Or not underneath. Okay, about all. Okay, so now I'm confirmed each 10. Or each thing is for 10. We don't have the rush attack. That makes this really hard. Well, not really hard. Okay, this guy's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25. We can get 25 pretty easily. But let's kill these little guys. That'll be fast. We'll send those guys in there just so that way they're always doing something. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Oh, is my max only 20 Pikmin? That's frustrating. What do we get from the dirt mound? Bomb rocks. Well, a bomb rock. Oh, there's a Farlick there. I didn't even see that. I'm dumb. That'll help us get that 25 numbering we need. That'll be useful. Kill the big guys over this, these small guys and that big guy. Okay, we'll open that up for later. We'll let that guy just go back and forth, that's fine. Slow and steady is fine. Having him go back and forth is good Dondori. That was not Gondori. That'll speed that up. Send 5 onto this. Ooh, perfect. Nearly done. The last 8 pieces. Didn't mean to stop them. Okay, so we have this mound, so that's good. Okay, we'll be able to kill this guy easily. Ow. There we go. Got him. Didn't mean to do that. Ooh, there's a Farlick over there. We need that. There's only 4. See if we can get one of the guys off of here. That way we can get the Farlick. Oh, there's a bunch over... I had a feeling they got distracted in some way. Might as well give this to them as a reward. It'll speed up their workflow too. Okay, that's 5 there. Those guys are bringing those materials back. Let's go get the rest of our fellas. First, let's break this wall first. That might be a good idea. And you guys go do the dirt mound. Oh, this is like original Pikmin. It's like the stress of original Pikmin right now. My brain is trying to go at all ends. Oh, we got the dirt mound, or dirt wall. Nice, nice. Okay, 1 day is almost done. Time flies, doesn't it? Better get back to the Stolfman before it's too dark. Let me pluck you, come on. We need at least 25 of you. Just so I can open up this pathway. I feel like opening it up now will be very useful. There we go. I see one missing ship part over that way, I think. I saw a glowing screw somewhere in the distance. There it is, it's up there. Okay, we're just gonna walk around to explore. Oop. We only have 3 seconds, so we'll just wait for time to run out. There's one part. Where am I on this? Oh, Oh, I didn't realize it was showing me if I just checked the map. Was I supposed to get 2 parts by the end of the first day? Or was I just supposed to get 2 parts in general? I'm hoping I didn't fail. We didn't lose any Pikmin, right? Yeah, I didn't see. Parts recovered, 0 out of 0. Though I didn't collect a single ship part, I need to remain patient. One must always explore carefully and thoroughly. I should reference the radar map while I search for nearby parts. I messed up there. That's okay. Part of the first day is always just figuring out what you gotta do. I like that we get to play as Olimar again. Not that we need it, but it is nice. We'll just go with 30 for now. That way, if we plant any, we can try to bloom them into flowers. That'll be nice. Okay, so I know where one is. I know where they all are. Let's get rid of this guy. And get these guys. Throw my Pikmin there to build that faster and then pick up the part. I don't think I'll need all those guys for the part, right? Aha! Look! It's a part from the SS Dolphin. Are all the parts just going to be screws? They're not going to have their own unique models? If so, that sucks. Okay, so there's a part over there, but I think I need an electrical current. I'm coming back so that way I can get my Pikmin back. That's one down. Let's hope I can keep up the pace and collect the rest of the parts before tomorrow. Unlikely. Based on how many parts there are on your ship total. Plus, I can't even get to that one yet. At least I don't see how I could get to this one. Is he the one who makes the water? Is that it? No, this is unnecessary for my goals. Not unnecessary, but just not what I need to focus on. I know there's one this way. Since I don't have yellow Pikmin, I can't even go over there. Okay, so we gotta go from the other side. But we don't have to. Now we kill the spider. Okay, there we go. That's all our Pikmin. They're all doing their jobs. Perfect Dondori skills right there. I miss my my beacon. Makes it easy to collect my missing Pikmin. Another part, and they do have unique designs, it looks like. Upgraded the ship! Excellent. Now I can use the SS Dolphin to broaden our search. Just like in the first game, all over again. I do like this 15-day time limit. Might as well expand our Pikmin army a bit. That's a little bit better because then they go infinitely. What's the point of opening that up? I guess just for more Pikmin I can mine. One of those guys. Okay, that's good to know. I wonder when we get Moss exactly. Because he stumbled upon Moss. No, we might as well proc them as bulbs. They're still stronger than leaves. And since we have a limited 15 days. We might as well get as many materials as we can. This is where true Dondori. I remember this ship part. This is one of the first ones in the first game. Yeah, we're only halfway through the day, so that's good. And we've got 3 parts now. The 4th part is up there. I don't know how to get up there. I'm guessing I need yellow Pikmin. That's my only thought process in the whole thing. Let's check over this way just to see if there's more to this area. If maybe there's a part, but I just can't see it yet. No, but there's a Farlick. What the heck? I don't know, there'd be giant ones of these. Okay. We gotta go get our army. Yeah, they're collecting, so that's fine. We got 3 parts in one day, which is nice. We gotta go get that Farlick. That Farlick is super important. Materials 50-50. Alright. Where are you, Farlick? How is he still escaping? Wait, that's not a farlick. That's an onion. If I had known. If I had known, I would have come here sooner. See, this is why I should have been exploring the whole time. I wish you could just jump off here. But I guess that logic is just too much to handle. We could have moved the base to make it more efficient, but eh. It's no big deal. I know it's getting near the end of the day. We're about to watch them do the animation for the yellow onion. It's nice to see this animation again. The 50-50. And a single yellow Pikmin sprout. This should speed up. It's fine if we lose 9 reds. I don't want to, but it's fine. And then they're going to do the animation for finding the yellow Pikmin? No? Okay. Oh, this is so annoying how far away it is. Oh, I think I'm going to lose 2 Pikmin. Never mind, we're losing 0. Let's fucking go. I'm a god. I'm a god, chat. Now we have yellow Pikmin. Should I speed up my search or finish this area? Ooh. Or I should say widen my search. Let's widen our search. We might be able to get the blue Pikmin if we... What? Oh, I thought I saved them all. I guess not. It said 0, but then... I don't like the rewind function. That makes it a little bit too easy. We have the survey drone, the charging horn, line of trumpet, ZL, and... Oh, okay. Charging horn is nice. Hurrah, I collected my first ship part. If I keep finding out at this rate, I won't have any troubles escaping this planet. With that in mind, I can't risk wasting even a single leftover component while I'm repairing this SS Dolphin. Might be able to combine them with some of the junk I have in storage to make gear and items to aid my search. Yeah, let's go to this new area. We're probably going to be able to get new Pikmin. Alright, we'll go until at least we find the blue Pikmin. This makes the main game... This is like a hard mode for the game, and I kind of like it. 15 days to get 15 ship parts. I'm all for it. It says 0 of... Oh, they're right, for the specific area. Okay, so where's the blue onion then? I've just discovered the most beautiful area. There's something magical about these pink petals falling from the sky. I should call this place Blossoming Arcadia. So to me, this is no time to get all sentimental. I have to keep looking for the ship parts. Damn, I've got a lot of reds. You get more Pikmin if you have the same color carry it. So. Come on, carry the Pikmin. Come on, pluck, 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 pluck. We want to get our yellow Pikmin as high as our reds if we can. Oh, interesting. They brought these out into the real world, so to speak. Not just as a cave mechanic. This is why you never relent. Okay, so we're gonna need the fire Pikmin. That's kind of a given. More materials. Let's pluck these pickies. Come on. Can I throw these guys up here? Can. We'll have them break that down while we attack these guys with the reds. Okay, we gotta watch them, make sure they don't turn those into red Pikmin, because we want to turn them into yellows. There we go. That should be good. Did we lose a red? Oh, looks like we lost a red. No, we didn't. Oh. There's a red helping carry that. Okay, we're at our Pikmin max, that's fine. Well, in the out of the onion max. Here's the fire. Set this coal. We'll burn this. Another part. Okay, so far so good. Well, it does expire. Might as well have some yellow flowers, you know. And here's where we get moss. Oh, what is this creature? It doesn't look like it's going to attack. Is something the matter with it? Perhaps it's hungry? There may be something in my pack I could use for food. How'd you have a perfectly nice scrummy bone? Healed it. Let's go. Oh, it looks like you thought that was yummy. I'm glad you see you've perked up. Oh, moss. This creature reminds me of a dog. It seems to be quite taken with me. And I'm taken with the fascinating green fur. I think I'll name you Moss. Hi, Pikmin! Actually, I don't even know if this is a safe way back. Can Moss still do... Yep, okay, so Moss can still do the charge. And... let's go get our other Pikmin. Especially since we're gonna upgrade our, we got a Farlick, so that'll increase our Pikmin count soon. So that's really good. Where have I been? I went down... I went over this way. Now we need to build... no. Go around that way to build a bridge. I don't like how it's how they stop. Never noticed that before. What'll they get? Here, Moss, go dig. We can't get through here yet. Okay, so there are Pikmin over there. I did not notice that. Okay, go bring those back. Might as well pluck these. Get ourselves our Pikmin numbers back up. Okay, those guys are da-da-da-da. Oh, that's why they're... Got it. We're gonna have Moss go back over there. Actually, wait. Any obstacles in my way that Moss could break? Can we make it? No, we can't make it. Darn. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a way. Next time. Next time. Okay, we shouldn't lose any Pikmin this night. Damn, Moss is huge. Wachi's so tiny compared. Alright, let's see if I was right that we didn't lose any picks. Oh, we got an emergency kit. Not bad. Today I made a new friend, Moss. I've never encountered this strange breed of dog, but we quickly bonded. At this very moment, she's asleep by my side. It's comforting to have Moss and the Pikmin with me. With their help, my search for ship parts is sure to go well. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Blossoming Arcadia again. Only 12 days left. Ooh, it's not a lot of time. Okay, let's go to here. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's just that they just move slowly. Got it. How many yellows do I have? Ah, damn it. Oh well. And let's set that one over there as well. Found a new base area, so that's not too bad, I guess. What's up in this way? I've already been here. Where do I go from here? That's that bridge that I'm not sure how to conquer. Go pluck these guys. Looks like there's an enemy up here. Oh, it's just one of these guys. And then we'll finally finish this bridge. The fires of creation. Okay, so I know I can get a treasure up here. There's two over that way we should go. Now, what's killing my Pikmin? And why is there a Pikmin up there? How did a Pikmin get up there? Why are my Pikmin dying? Ah, there they're dying. And there's the blue onion, so we'll get that. On the last few pieces. Last piece. Dang it, not gonna make it in time. Okay, so I've got to bring that over to that fire. I would have made it, actually. Okay, we're gonna make it here. Just place them on the fire. And then we get the blue Pikmin. I guess never mind. I think this way will still be faster. Is there something that I don't know why they didn't just go. I'm confused. I feel like I've lost a lot of Pikmin. Yeah, it looks like they're still carrying that, so that's fine. Where do I go from here? Oh, I should go up this way. I'm dumb. You know, the one way I haven't gone yet. How many reds did I lose? Doesn't seem like that many. You know, I haven't seen a lot of bomb rock walls, so that's interesting. Got that wall down. Hey, the blue onion. We now have all three of the main Pikmin. We know his story only has the three main Pikmin. Because his starts with the onion. come on. Let's pluck. I already got that one. I guess it regrew. Oh, damn, they're regrowing fast. Come on, let me just... Thank you. And those are the last of the Pikmin we're gonna get for the day. Is there Mac? There are a few that are... There's a couple up here, it looks like. Because I'm looking at my thing. There's a Pikmin missing? There we go. Now we're cooking with 60. We need more blues than we need anything else. But it's fine to let the other ones grow as well. Should be all 15. Oops. Oh well, throwing an extra isn't bad. There's 2 of these flower guys over here. Messed up. Okay, so we're not going to be able to finish this today. That's fine. We're one step closer to getting a part, and then we can get that part, and that part tomorrow. All we have to do is have the Pikmin carry this one. Then we'll move the base back over here, because I think that'll be faster for the Pikmin. At least for getting this part and this part. We have to use the blue Pikmin to get this one, it seems. Again, that's okay. All part of the plan. There we go. Okay, 0 missing Pikmin. Let's go. Frickin' go. Alright, it is 6 o'clock, and we're ending the day, so we should just end the stream here, to be honest. And we'll pick up with Pikmin 4 on Thursday, Thrashing Thursday. So chat right before we we'll save up. Or save here, I mean. Because we have plenty of parts we can get. I think we have all the Pikmins we get. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a reboot of Pikmin 1 a bit. Which I'm not a fan of, but I don't hate. But I don't know. It's weird that it's kind of a reboot of Pikmin 1. Anyway, sometimes I find myself questioning whether I'll ever be able to escape this planet. Then I remember my family still waiting for me back at home. I would bear any hardship to see them again. Yeah, I don't know why this one is like a weird reboot of Pikmin 1. There's one more part here, I know that. There's 4 parts here, I believe. One which we can easily just get and get out. Well, let's exit Olimar's shipwreck. We'll come back to it later. Okay, I'm hoping this auto saves it because there's no like save button, you know. Whenever you want to hear my story, come see me. Oh no, we already had one pup drive. Save and return to title, yes. Oh, this is the intro I was telling you about. This was the intro that showed up at the beginning of the game. I like this. There's like a new intro as you get into the game. Did I just not notice the other ones, or did I skip past them? But this one was like unique. And then after a minute, I think a Bulborb comes in. I want to see. Carrying the cookie back. I just had a mochi donut, so now I really want more sweets. Give me the sweets. Give me the sweets. Give me the sweets. And then pink Pikmin comes in. Or winged Pikmin. Let's see, there's 3 reds, 4 yellows, 2 blues, 5 reds now. No, 4 reds. Yep, see? Got him. Get out of here, you Bulba. Alright, I like this intro. I like this one kind of better than the other one we have. The other one is very trailer footagey. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyways, there's stuff I gotta get done. I gotta get ready for the giveaway on Friday. So we gotta go do that. Let's see, who is there to raid? Is Gitfa? Yep, Jeremy's ready. Let's go raid Jeremy, aka Gitfa. He's a super cool dude. Here are the raid messages. You guys know what to do. Looks like everybody's kind of dead today, so that's fine. Mondays are hard for people to join in. So we'll just end the stream there. Thank you all, everybody. Go join Jeremy. Go say hi to him. Tell him he's a big, king, awesome guy. Whatever you want to say. Anyways, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Remember, be thankful for everyone and everything in your life. And the #1 rule in the Dragon's Den, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat, and we'll see you on Wednesday for some Wacky Wednesday with Andrew in Neo.